back again with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about, the do's and don'ts before coming to uni. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Let's get to number one on the do is, you have to save money. You have to save up money. So before you're coming to uni in the summer, if you got a part-time job or a job, you're doing on the side, you got to make sure you save that money up. Like, that's enough for you to kind of like hold yourself when you're in uni, because getting a job in uni is tough, man. I'm telling you, it's tough. Like, getting a job in uni is tough. But for me personally, getting a job for me wasn't tough. It was easy because of the sector, what I do. But like, just for like first year students and people who are like slightly a bit more younger than me, like getting a job is tough. So it's like a competition. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you save your money up. You gotta be wise and save your money up. Ooh, my face looking good. But you gotta be wise, you gotta save your money up. But two, attend your lectures. We all say that, but really and truly, we don't really do that. You know what I'm saying? It just depends on what you study, to be honest. Like, most of the times, 8% of us or 70% of us, they even attend like the lectures. And me personally, when I was in uni, I didn't really attend. I didn't attend like a couple, that's it. I just couldn't be bothered, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just try and attend it. If you, attend as much as you can, just to see it is. But, we ain't really gonna do that. Do number three, you have to know how to cook, or you have to know how to cook. Listen, if you don't know how to cook, man, you're screwed, bruv. You're screwed, fam. Literally, like, you'll be eating beans on toast, you'll be making bacon, you'll be making some the same rubbish foods, that are not gonna give you enough nutrition for you to think. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to know how to cook. You don't have to be like an expertise at cooking, but it's a thing where like you can make stew, you can make, all the basic things. If you're gonna make stew, you're good in it. But just try it and learn how to cook, you know what I'm saying? Like, before you come to uni, or just watch some YouTube videos, because me personally, when I came, I could cook a couple things, but obviously someone taught me how to, cook a bit of things up, you know what I'm saying? And now, like, I'm all right, with like what I eat. I don't really eat too much because obviously I'm on a diet, but yeah, it's a thing where you just, you gotta know how to cook, guys. You got to know how to cook, especially man them as well. Some man them can't cook, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn it. For a do, I cannot stress this, guys. I said this many times. Have a tidy room, please. For your mental sake, have a tidy room. Because look, if you don't have a tidy room, then that's just a reflection of what is going on in your life, you know what I'm saying? Because look, you can invite, a nice, fine woman in your room, and she's gonna see the state of your room. Not the state, the energy of your room, the smell of your room, just the way you are. Because look, in her mind, it's gonna tell you who you are as a person. And she's gonna be like, I came to this guy's room and like, it wasn't all that. Like, you can be looking fine as hell. You can be looking, TT, whatever you call it, at your room. You know what I'm saying? So your room is a reflection of you. You gotta understand that. So yeah, just make sure you always have a tidy room, and always have a nice smelling room as well, like a good smell, like a good scent, you know what I'm saying? Do your number 5. Oh man, this one's tough. You just gotta have a good sleeping pattern. Literally, you just have to have a good sleeping pattern. Because if you don't have a good sleeping pattern, it's gonna affect your day. It's gonna affect your interaction with people. It's gonna affect, you planning things. Like, it's gonna affect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends, like, if you have a job that you work a night shift, that could affect it potentially. But there's always ways of coming around that, you know what I'm saying? There's always ways of coming around that. But it's a thing where you just gotta have enough sleep, for you to do what you need to do. Especially even if you have like uni work. Because first year, it's not bad, but if it's an issue on second or third year, that can be like a big issue, because obviously the load of work that you're getting, coursework, assignments, and upcoming exams, it's gonna be, a toll on you. Do number 6, get a calendar so you're not off schedule. It's really important to have a calendar, guys. It kind of builds like something about you, like a professionalism about you, that you plan things. You don't just do things out of context. You're not just doing a thing out of nowhere. You'd be like, oh yeah, let me wake up one day, I'm gonna do this. Then in your mind, like, oh, I wasn't meant to do this, then I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. So the thing where, have a calendar so you have a schedule of, you know what you're doing, because it's really important for that, and it just shows a lot of respect for yourself, a lot of self-care and respect for yourself. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get a calendar, guys, and also drink some water. Down to the don'ts, guys. You already know I'm gonna say, you know, upcoming first year students, listen, you can't die for NYASH bars. You can't die for NYASH. Because like, all I'll say is, yeah, if you do that, it's like if you're chasing that, you're not gonna have your purpose. You're not gonna, you know, chase your purpose. You're not gonna chase your goals. And also like, you're gonna be distracted from your what you came here to do, what you came here to achieve. Because if you're doing that, then you're just, everything's just gonna go wrong for you, innit? I'm not saying it's bad, but just set your priorities straight. You know, set your priorities straight first before anything. Because look, as you as an individual, you need to know yourself and know what's good for you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go out there and know what's good for them. You gotta know what's good for you. Number 2, do not spend your student finance. That's the stupidest thing, and that's the dumbest thing someone can ever do. You know, guys out here, some of them out here be going Selfridges. Oh, I've got a Selfridges bag, like flexing as if, you know, they bought them the next thing. But it's probably Air Forces, you know, with the student finance and £20 added from their mums, you know, their mum, you know, transferred them some money, you know what I'm saying, or their dad transferred them some money. Nah, I'm not joking. But the thing is, like, don't spend your student finance, because you're gonna need that for like your maintenance. It's mostly for your maintenance, you know. What I mean by maintenance, like to pay for your accommodation, you know what I'm saying? And money that you've saved in the summer, you could add that on to, you know, your maintenance. So that will cover up, you know, so you don't have too much of an issue, so it's not stressful for you in the long run. Because like there's a lot of people, yeah, that, you know, have struggled, you know, to like pay, like, you know, their student finances. And the thing is, yeah, a lot of people get underpaid as well, fam. A lot of people get underpaid. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to mess us up, man, but don't stress too much, you know. It obviously gets sold out, but just make sure don't spend your student finance, guys. Just make sure you don't spend your student finance. Number 3, man. Listen, do not leave your food in the fridge for a couple days or a day. If anything, leave it in the freezer, cover it up in a container, but just don't, because, oh, man, I've had experiences, yeah, where man's fully went to the fridge, innit? And I've seen someone's food, man, it's just like mold, fam. It's mad. And in my mind, I'm like, do you have to be crazy to be like this? You have to be crazy to be like this. What kind of rubbish is this? What kind of rubbish is this? You know, literally, like, it will just cause illness. Like, what the like, by my language, but I'm just like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? Like, why do you have to, like, what do you have to do to yourself for it to happen like that? Mentally, what do you have to do to yourself for it to happen like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand that, bro. Like, it's piling up, but just don't leave outdated food in your fridge. You gotta understand that, literally. Don't go to Motives all the time. Listen, if you go to Motives all the time, like I said back, yeah, about dying for NYASH, yeah, it kind of correlates around that. Because look, listen, I'm not saying it's bad. Listen, go to a Motive, it's calm, innit? But just know, like, go there for good vibes, good times. Don't go there to say, oh, I'm looking for something, Obviously, you can look and just chill, but don't come on like the looking on a mad thing. Because like, that's where like it goes wrong, you know what I'm saying? Just chill, have good vibes, have good times with your friends. But and also, if you go to Motive all the time and people see you there, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy goes to Motive all the time. It's like, they're gonna recognize you for like being that person. So it's like, every time you go to that Motive, they're gonna identify like the moves that you're doing and like what you're on, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a thing where you have to carry yourself out in a way, you know, where, you know, you get respected and do things like good, you know what I'm saying? Because you could just go to a Motive and you could just be on like a mad thing, you know what I'm saying? People are gonna be like, oh, I know this person for that, People just start making stories and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? So don't go to Motives all the time, you know. Obviously go occasionally, but don't go to Motives all the time. Another don't is, you know, order takeaway all the time. You know, ordering takeaway is a massive cash loss. Guys, I cannot stress this. Ordering takeaway a lot is a massive cash loss. The reason why, because it's just like, you're spending £20, yeah, for what? For about 6 nuggets, couple fries, a little drink. They can literally just go and get like, you know, from the takeaway for like, what, £6 something. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy out here. I know it's hard as young students. I even do it sometimes, you know, so I'm not perfect, but it's just a thing where, you know, don't like spend too much money like on takeaway. And also it's a thing where if you eat it a lot as well, it can, you know, have an effect, like it can affect your like your mental health and stuff like that, because like these foods, if you think about it, they're just like pushing an agenda on these foods, and they just want you to get, they're putting billboards, they're putting these signs. There's no billboard signs of talking about like healthy eating, eat this, eat that. Obviously there's probably there like, you know, in the gym and stuff like that, but like in general, like in the public eye, you don't really see any signs of like you know, introducing healthy, like proper eating. There's just burger this, burger that. It's because they just want you to eat that, eat that, eat that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where, you know, don't order takeaway all the time, because it can affect your, you know, your mental health in the long run. But yeah, guys, don't be around people, you know, who don't push you to your full potential, you know, like who have mixed opinions about your goals. It's morally to the fact where you tell people what you're doing or what you're trying to do, to the point where they'll lead you and they'll mislead you, like they'll misguide you on what, you know, you want to do. So it's a thing where, you know, you have to keep your stuff to yourself. You can tell them some things, but don't tell them the core of what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because like, if you're gonna be around those type of people, it's gonna affect you. And you're just gonna be rolling around them all year and be like, why am I chilling with these people? Like, but when you're alone, you're just gonna be like, I feel lonely, you know what I'm saying? Like, the thing is like, you're not lonely like if you know yourself, innit? If you don't know yourself, then you're just gonna feel lonely. You're just gonna be searching for who's doing what, who's on what, who should give this to you, who should give that to you, you know what I'm saying? It's just, you're just gonna ask yourself these questions. You're gonna try and ignore it to the point where I don't want to hear what that person has to say, but in reality, you know, I'm still doing it, and like I'm asking myself, I'm looking at myself, I'm like, nah, you know what I'm saying? That person was right, but I don't accept it, you know what I'm saying? So it's a thing where do not hang around with people, you know, that don't, you know, rate you for your goals and push you to the next limit, you know what I'm saying? Well, there's no limits out here, but you know, like people that, you know, don't want to push you. So guys, come to the end of the video. I hope you guys like and subscribe, you know, for more content coming through. I've got so much, oh man, I feel so good. I feel so grateful, you know, like just for like what is to come, you know, in this journey I've started. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate the support and the love, you know, that you lot show to me, and you lot just push me as much as I push myself. I push myself the most, you know, to, you know, what I need to do to spread awareness and show some love and spread some content out here for you guys to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, in the future, you lot are going to be seeing different videos. You're not just going to be seeing me doing a one-to-one, like, you know, FaceTiming you, but you're going to be seeing more content, you know, as I evolve, as, you know, someone that's posting content. So yeah, as I say at the end of every video, have love in your heart, don't have hatred in your heart. If that person's showing hatred, always show love. Peace, guys.